This episode and our long, luscious hair is brought to you by Bondi Boost. You can find our favorite HG shampoo and conditioner along with some of our favorite heat tools online at bondiboost.com or at Sephora and Ulta Beauty.
I am literally taking over your podcast. I think
we're in the bedroom right now.
I don't believe you guys.
So she had directed, and I said,
That's direct.
"You really got me there."
You're unapologetically yourself. People have opinions. What would Sofia Franklin say?
Oh,
I'm going to be totally brutally honest.
I love it.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. I'm Danielle.
I'm Brooke.
And I'm Sofia Franklin. I was like, wait, when do I come in?
Right now, cue you in. Guys, we're here with Sofia with an F. We are doing a swap today. So we just went on Sofia's podcast and she's here on Gals on the Go. We're so excited about this, by the way.
We're honored, truly.
Truly.
You know what? I'm honored. And we had so much fun. Like, we could not shut the F up.
I like what you did there.
Thank you. I wish I could do that on my own show, but thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
We're so excited. So we bonded over, we were at our friend Brand's
Brand
dinner. Brand dinner, and we got seated across from each other, and then we talk about it on Sophia's podcast, so we won't get into it, but we like chit-chatted about all different topics, and then we were like, wait, we should podcast. So we're really excited to have you on. We have just so many things we want to talk to you about because we just feel like you live your best life, and us gals need to learn how.
Yeah,
we're just not good at that. I mean, we're good at, we live our best. I don't
No,
say
we
that,
live
but
our best lives.
You'll see what we mean.
Yeah.
But I think we should start off with a little like favorites. Should we do favorites of the week
Should
and then kind of get into it? So we already told Sofia this, but we want to talk about things that we're loving right now. Mine's kind of like random and niche.
Oh, I love
So actually, maybe should I start? us
Ooh,
off?
yeah. Wait, cue us up. Okay.
So our favorites literally could be anything, but today mine's so interesting. I am loving invisible ink on text.
Oh.
You thought I meant like
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, you got a marker.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, you hit like the kids' toy section.
Yeah.
Recently. I've been using invisible ink for like a long time.
and
it's
fucking
the
good.
best thing.
Do you
ever.
use it when you're talking shit?
I know. Every once in a blue moon, I usually use it for comedic value.
Yes, that's what I mean.
You know.
It adds to something.
Mm-hmm. Also, if I'm gonna text anything that's somewhat sexual.
Yes. No, it kind of saves your ass. Like, you never know. Like, I had my mom and brother staying with me for the last week or a couple weeks ago. And I was like having an invisible ink conversation with a friend, which was so perfect because like I'm someone, when you guys have a text pop up in your phone, does it say iMessage or does it say the message?
iMessage. I have it like
You have it
I have it locked.
I have all notifications for every single thing off.
So you don't even get notified when you get a text?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you had the preview off. You have it all
off.
So how do you even?
All I can see is the number above the message.
Oh, that's stressful. You live. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I feel like
blissful or not.
I feel like it going off would make me more stressed.
How do you know when you like have to reply to someone though? You have
Even
to open
text?
the messages app and
Are
go
you a
into
good texter?
Clearly not. If she has-
Horrifying.
Yeah.
And it causes me so many problems, by the way, because then I'll check my text like when I feel like it, and there's 7 unanswered because I'm
Wow.
so popular. But like,
No, I mean,
you
it
know?
adds up when you're not checking.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't have my Instagram notification. I don't have anything on except for texts and emails.
Oh, you have the emails pop up with.
I need to know
Yeah,
my
yeah.
emails.
Okay.
Do you have email? Oh, yeah. You have everything you said.
No, but I think it just says that I got a notification. Like, yeah, it says Instagram notification.
Oh, yeah. No, I just
doesn't
have
say
it.
what it is
Because you'll be getting your nails done. You'll be doing something that's like, oh, I don't want to put my face over it. And I'm so lazy.
but so does that mean like the second the notification goes off, like you're checking it right then and there?
No. If anything, I'm like, oh, okay. I'll do it later.
Okay.
Whereas if it was like not going off, I feel like I'd be like, oh gosh, I have to go check it. Like if it's something urgent, I pick up my phone right away.
Wow.
If it's not, but there are times I just put my phone down and I just like listen to a podcast and I'm walking
Right.
around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have it pop up completely. However, like if I know that like I don't know, sometimes I'll put my phone on Do Not Disturb for that reason. I'm like, maybe I don't want things popping up right now.
Yeah. It's great for me what I do, but not for anyone else. And
Yeah,
so I
you're-
probably should start doing that. Also, I was using Do Not Disturb as if it was like work mode. for
that's
a
cool.
very long time. And then someone brought to my attention, no, the calls go straight to voicemail. Like, it seems like your phone has been dead for 4 days and it doesn't look professional.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I'm going to update that.
Yeah, you can like set settings and stuff. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, invisible ink is so funny. Like, I was in London with some friends. And
Oh, so cool.
When we, I was just in London. That was warranted. I don't even know why I said the London part. Oh, because we were like,
I was like, is that even relevant to
no, yeah. Well, because we were like, no, totally.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
We'd be
cool,
like,
cool. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, well, we would be in the
On the tube. Where were you? That it makes sense.
we were in the cab and
Okay,
I was
okay.
connected to his CarPlay, and I think my friend did like CarPlay. If your text pop up, it just says message, but I don't think she realized that. And we were like kind of talking about our driver because he was just like being so funny.
Oh my God, imagine the mess.
No, exactly. So I texted. I was like, "Please send invisible ink, like please." So we were sending things in invisible ink. It's
okay.
just like sneaky fun, or like Sophia said, for comedic value, invisible ink has been so fun. Or like if I'm a little nervous, to like okay. In London, we were texting. We were like not all together. I was staying in another room, so like I felt left out sometimes. I was like, "Hey guys, what's up over there?" And like when you're scared to say like, "Oh, we could do this," or "We could do this," and like you really want to do one of them, I would like say, "So
Yep.
invisible ink," or "We could just stay in tonight in invisible ink."
Yep. Yep.
And
That's how I use it.
So then we
too.
all just
Yeah.
started doing it, and it was so fun. You can like really say how you're feeling, but invisible ink almost protects you in a way.
It does.
I don't know how to
It really
explain it.
does.
So start using invisible ink. It's so fun. Or if like you're worried if like you're sending a text about like a guy, like if you're friends with a guy, if I know my friend's on a date, I'll send something invisible ink just in case it comes up.
Yep.
I'm
Safe.
such a good friend. I'm kidding.
You're really thinking through.
Yeah. So that's my favorite right now. Invisible ink is greater than ever.
Wow. No, that's like really silly and fun. I
So
love that.
silly and different.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I've been using it for a second.
It's
Also,
not-
even if you just like want to text this new guy and say like I miss you or I'm thinking about you, but like you don't want your mom next to you to make it a whole
Right.
thing or whatever. It's just but for the most part it's for the comedic value.
Yeah.
It makes it anything you say 10 times funnier.
I feel like we've been using it more too.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Sophia, what are you loving? right
Wow,
now?
you guys are a wild
We're-
bunch.
I know, like, I
No,
feel
we're-
weird.
We're over here. We're using invisible ink. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's this new thing Apple just released.
The way that we just broke down like notifications,
Yeah, I
not
know.
disturb. It's like
Dive.
so I'm gonna actually learn how to use an iPhone,
Yeah.
and I'll get back to you guys.
Yeah.
Mine is not going to sound as on par as how you guys are making
Okay.
me out to be, which is like living my best life, which I am.
You definitely are.
But I've been listening to the playlist that Spotify comes up with, the names, like they're
Daylist.
so cringy. Like they're so
I know.
funny,
Mhm.
but cringy. And I don't even want to admit this, but I also love it. Ibiza 2024 playlist.
It's
So good.
Have I been
valid.
to Ibiza? Nope. Have I been to Europe this summer? Absolutely not. But listening to the playlist kind of gives me the vibe that I'm there. And I don't even want to go to Ibiza. I do want to go to Mallorca, like more than
You mean Ibiza?
yes. You know,
Ibiza?
my apologies, Ibiza.
I'm actually kidding. I don't know. Like, I don't know what people say. You've
No,
been.
that's exactly how they say it.
one time. I'm like, I feel like I'm trying too hard when I say that.
I know. I
That's
feel
the
like it's
thing.
trying.
Like
hard.
kind of like being in London.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
London with all my
Listen,
friends in the
girl.
cab. Exactly. Yes.
On the tube. No, yeah, I feel like Ibiza sounds like you're trying too hard. Anywho, so you're loving Ibiza. I like Ibiza lounge music.
Yeah.
There's a lounge for Ibiza.
Yes. Oh my god, I watch it on YouTube. I like play it.
Do you ever do that? I love the like YouTube lives of like
I mean-
music on a loop or something.
Lo-fi girl.
Oh, the best.
The
Yeah.
most
I love
comforting. The most comforting. Like it's like going home.
hmm
If you ever want comfort or have to, do work and you want something playing in the background, lo-fi girl.
No, I'm
Yeah, it's
obsessed.
great.
Do you know that
love lo-fi.
do you know that the guy that does that live stream makes $6 million a year?
I believe it.
It's the smartest idea.
Mhm.
We've talked about this before. I don't really understand it. How
I
like
don't
live.
either.
Like, is he DJing back there and he's playing the next song? Because of what? People can chat. They'll be like, who else is working right now? Like,
Well, and also the live feature, supposedly you don't get ads, but I feel like you still kind of do.
so, well, yeah, then how is he making his money?
You know what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna track him down. And
I feel like you
figure
could
out.
find him.
I will.
And you,
Yeah.
and
I will
figure that out.
I could see like lo-fi girl like Sophia Franklin takeover or something. Like I see this collab for you.
Right?
Yeah.
People are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I also always swear, and for some reason right now I'm like actually being able to
we curse
monitor
on
my
the show.
We-
You're so
Oh, you
fine.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're not.
Oh, is that why you said with an, like,
Yes,
I thought that
because
was a play on Sophia with an F.
that would have been way cooler. So I will start
Ah.
doing that.
I
But
can totally say all the words.
but do you guys post this to YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't had issues. That's actually interesting.
About monetization.
I think if it's within the first 3-4 minutes or
Mm.
something
Thanks for
like
looking
that.
out for
Wow,
us.
that was-
You know what? You're welcome.
You're real for that. We should know that as YouTubers.
We've
I feel like-
been doing YouTube for
I know, but I curse my vlogs though. Do you?
yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
But maybe like under 5 times probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
It's not like
okay.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
just back to back. Like it slips out.
yeah, it's like, oh, this piece of shit.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like little things.
I feel like I swear quite a bit.
So
Me
you're, like,
too.
over it.
I have
I'm
such a
gonna-
potty mouth. Ugh.
I know.
What a pod. That's such a non-cursor thing.
I know.
to
Now
say.
for the rest of the episode, we're like
Oh my
really
God.
like
now we're
not
trying to
going
prove
there.
each other like
Yeah.
shit, fuck. bitch. Like,
No, I know. I do think about it when I meet a person for the first time. Like I'm like maybe be more demure, like clean up, but then it just slips out, and I'm like, I'm hiding myself, and that's just not my truth.
And then if you're like thinking that in your mind,
Mhm.
then it's just you're not gonna be like as on top of the ball and say what you want.
Yep.
My mom the other day, I was having the worst day. Actually, I am literally taking over your podcast.
No, we love it.
wait,
Please.
you
No, no.
we podcast with
Keep
other podcasts.
going.
Yeah.
I was having the worst day, like the worst work day of my life.
Oh.
My mom calls me. I explain the whole thing. She goes, so I actually wanted to point something out. I watch your clips
Mhm.
and there's something that I really think could make the show so much better and da da da.
Ah.
But you're like already having a bad day.
it on top really
Oh my
on
God.
top of me being like I'm having the worst work day. And she goes,
Yeah.
there's so much swearing in the clips that you post that it could be a turnoff to people.
Oh, no.
Whether she's right or wrong,
Oh, I like it.
I don't even think I notice if people
Yeah.
swear. You
I
know what I
don't either.
mean?
Because it doesn't bother
Part
us,
of the
I guess, maybe.
language.
Does your mom not curse a lot?
Actually, she kind of does. So that's
see.
really interesting.
Mm.
She's projecting.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to let her know.
Yeah.
I'm going to let her know.
No, my dad and mom will randomly be like, so actually, I think if you did this, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, my mom the other day, she hit me where it hurts. She goes,
Oh,
Danielle set up her apartment really quickly. And I've been living in my apartment for like
I just know that must have.
3 to 4 months. And like, there's still boxes. Like the place is not set up at all. Danielle's place is like finished. She moved in, 2 weeks ago? So she did direct it. And I
That's a
said,
direct hit.
yeah. No, I was like, wow.
You're waiting on furniture.
That's what I said. I was like, you really got me there. You really
Also,
Damn.
it takes 8 months to get a couch.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
literally waited months
Oh, yeah.
for a couch.
It's insane. But how does your mom even know that? Because she like stalks.
Our moms are like friends. Like
They're
we're
pretty plugged
family
in.
friends at this point. Like
yeah, like
Got it.
similar to like what you were saying on your podcast. If someone asked what you do, like if people ask how we know each other that aren't in social media, we're like, family friends, you know,
Mm,
yeah,
okay.
because
it,
we
like,
are
goes deep.
kind of
Yeah,
family.
yeah, yeah.
Our families are friends.
Yeah, they are.
Or like after our live shows, we'll ask our parents like, "What do you guys think?" And they'll tell us what.
Oh,
they think.
for sure.
And it's helpful because like we're not watching the show; they are. But it's,
So it is helpful.
it is helpful. Those are. But when my dad texts me like, "I don't know those thumbnails," I'm like, "What the
Wha-
fuck do you know about thumbnails?"
Okay, YouTube
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah,
over that.
okay.
Yeah.
But then like I think it's just we get defensive because we're like offended and we're like,
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
right.
our parents,
Yeah,
right?
and they know
And
us so well.
But then
Yeah.
again, if a stranger does it, also fuck you. So like, I don't.
Yeah, I think
yeah, like, so I don't know which is more valid.
also if a good friend says anything, if anyone says anything that I'm doing incorrectly, it's like, shh. But also I think because of what we do, it's just so out there and up
Mhm.
for everyone to comment on that it
Oh.
can just get
I
annoying.
mean, especially, and you were telling me this, and I'm experiencing it again since I've moved. People have opinions about where you put things in your apartment.
Interior decor.
What
do
my
you
God.
mean?
Yeah. Well, we also do vlogs, so like we show.
It's like an hour long of like
literally everything except for our asshole. Like, we are
Everything.
showing
Just about everything else.
Just about everything, you know.
Which we
We're like,
love. It's
okay,
so
this
fun.
is my toilet. This is my like, you know.
Yeah. I have done a total of 3 vlogs, and it's just so funny because one of them was my apartment tour.
I need to go watch.
Well, I mean, you don't. It was
Well, you're about to
before. Oh, well, for my new one. But when I moved into the apartment I'm in now, I had nothing. So I did almost a satirical apartment tour.
Wait, that's fun.
And I have a closet where it's like 2 French doors.
Oh my God, beautiful.
But it's not a walk-in closet. It's like, but you could go in this way and then there's a little separation and come out the other way. And I'm like, oh my God, it's my walk-in closet. And then I walk in and then go out the other end.
Yeah.
That's
And
funny.
it was really funny, but it's looking back, it's not. My mom would say it's not the best look, especially for me to find my husband.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna, if you guys don't know, Sophia, we're gonna find her an apartment actually.
Mhm.
She told us on her podcast that she is on the apartment hunt, so we're gonna help.
Yeah.
You're gonna help.
I'm
I didn't volunteer for this.
I'm gonna help because I'm so obsessed with this for you.
Yeah.
You got to work on getting your apartment.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I don't even have my place set up.
People have opinions about everything, which is so fun. Sometimes I ask, maybe you do too. I'll be like, wait, what do you guys think? Like, I'm trying to figure out where to put my Alexa right now. It's like this, like,
Yeah, and
you
they're
know,
like, actually, just throw everything out. And you're like, all right, noted. Thank you.
or like the like I said, I have this big plant that I've brought from place to place.
Is
and
it real?
I know it's fake. I've always had
okay.
fake plants, and my mom's like, you have to get real plants. My mom's like yoga mom, so she's like, it's better for the air, the energy, everything. And I agree with her. It's time. But anyways, I was like, I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of this plant. All the comments, I've always hated that plant. Like, it needs to go.
Oh,
Now that you bring it up,
My dad said the same thing.
aggressive.
It's like, that needs to go. But
that's hysterical.
or like I had table drama. I had a dining table, and they were like, it can't go in that corner. Like, it has to go here. I'm like, I want it here. You know, it's just like fun.
That's so interesting. So people really are like tuned into where you're placing the
Oh,
furniture.
yeah.
It's so fun though. And honestly, when you move, you should like lean into it and like have fun with it. Are you going to?
1,000,000% after you find me my apartment.
Yeah, after Realtor Danielle finds you.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But I had so much fun decorating my apartment.
Aw.
The most fun.
What's your vibe? Like your apartment? I need to go watch your tour because I need to know your vibe.
Well, but that tour
Oh, it's
is
the tour.
I
Right.
literally think I maybe had a coffee table. Like I didn't have a couch.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean,
Like
looking back,
yeah.
I'd probably be like, "What the hell are we?"
Well, you
doing
could
now?
see in true YouTuber style, you do the empty apartment tour.
Yeah, there's
And then you show the process, and then you show the finished apartment tour.
I'm telling you, people love it, and I would love it.
I am going to do. I should just show my apartment now and then the new one. But
Yeah, you should do like a final.
Yes.
tour.
my style, I don't want to sit here and be like, it's so different.
Unique.
It's definitely not a lot of neutral colors. I mean, there's some of that, but I would call it Mexico City meets New York upscale.
I know.
Oh my
that.
gosh, this is
Yeah.
So
eclectic.
it's got
Yeah.
color patterns.
A lot of
I
color.
love that though.
What's that?
I love that. I love like people are saying
you.
that beige now is sad beige. Have you heard this?
I haven't, but
Like, you know, when an apartment's just it's all neutrals.
Yes.
You know, I like it because it's simple, but it is a little sad beige. You know,
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
Mine is really colorful though. I mean, I do have like I have a lot of blobs, which I didn't realize until my assistant Sophia's like, "You love a blob?"
Like
What is that, like a
beanbags?
tchotchke?
Like
Like my
tchotchke?
Yeah, like a tabletop.
Oh, you guys haven't heard of blobs?
No,
You're like,
I'm not.
Architectural Digest
It's like the new
blobs.
thing.
Just my my floor length mirror is kind of shaped in a blob, and my coffee table blobbish,
like
and my
organic
lamp.
shaped.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, is that
That's
what
what I
it
thought.
is?
I'm like, I want an organic shaped mirror, or like,
So I'm gonna use that terminology.
yeah, it's
from
more
here on
organic.
out.
That sounds-
shaped.
blob.
I want a blob coffee table. I like that. I like that look.
I'm pretty sure I spoke. I mean, I'm not pretty. I spoke to. I did an interview with Forbes.
Okay, Forbes.
Whatever section for like home decor.
Sick.
Okay.
And she asked me like about my apartment, and I swear to God, I said blobs. And now I'm
Good.
thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, that's dope. That's really cool. That's just on Forbes. That's
Wait,
awesome.
but no, that's you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's so original.
Rough around the edges. Whoa.
Yeah.
Now we're talking
Oh.
about blobs,
I'm obsessed.
right?
You guys know I'm on my hair growth journey. I want a healthy scalp. I want to grow my hair. And that's kind of what I'm up to right now. And one of the key two products that I've been using in my everyday, it's in my shower, I have the travel version, everything of the sort, are my Bondi Boost HG shampoo and HG conditioner. I love Bondi Boost because they're all about tiny habits that give you big rewards. Like just that tiny habit of washing your hair and being good to your scalp will give you big rewards in the meantime. Like my hair has already grown so much and I just know it's going to keep growing, which makes me so happy. That's why I keep using Bondi Boost. I started using it last summer and it's a full year later and I'm still using it. It's absolutely amazing. I love that they have rosemary oil in it to encourage scalp circulation, the peppermint oil that cools and soothes the scalp. Like guys, it literally feels so good on my scalp. I just feel it working. They also have saw palmetto to help prevent hair fallout, nettle leaf that helps strengthen the strands, and aloe vera that gently exfoliates the scalp. And they have Aussie natural extracts, sulfate and silicone free, and it's affordable. 90% of people saw longer, thicker, fuller hair in just 1 month. 100% said that their hair feels stronger and healthier, and I can definitely attest to that. I absolutely love the product so much. I've gotten a ton of my friends on it. Like, seriously, my friend the other day was like, so are you still using Bondi Boost? Because I bought it because of you. I was like, yes, literally, look at my minis. So if you want to use the code GALS20, you'll get 20% off your order on bondiboost.com or stop in your local Ulta Beauty to pick up.
So there's a lot of color, but kind of like feng shui vibes too.
Mm.
You know, I have a lot of live plants, Danielle.
Yeah, no, I know.
Just so you know.
How do you take care of them when you go on your travels?
Because I have 2 snake plants and then I have the rest are cacti and you can literally neglect them and that's how they survive.
True, they need to be dry. Okay,
Mhm.
noted. No, I've heard about all these things like easy plants, they water themselves. Like that sounds nice.
Yes.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Brooke, what are you loving?
Oh my gosh, hard pivot. Because I'm loving a makeup product, I guess. It's the Drunk Elephant highlighting drops.
Drunk Elephant.
No, I know. right?
Oh.
They're like the ones in the squeezy bottle. So you might know the bronzing drops. I feel like people were using
Oh,
those.
that's
for a
what I'm
while.
thinking
Yes.
of.
So they actually have highlighting ones too that I use. Like I finish my full face of makeup and I'll go in with my beauty blender and like do them on top.
I see them on the monitor right now. You're
Oh,
looking good. Oh,
really?
I am not though. Oh my
Stop!
God.
No, you're too critical. I'm trying not to look at myself. I don't even.
I mean, I can't
Yeah.
see the monitor.
I think
but
you need to go the Sophia method and just not.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just pretend there's.
but then I like will always look at it. But okay, so what?
they're
It
great.
just highlights. It makes your face
Yes,
look
they're
glowy.
highlighter, but it's not like chunks of glitter. Like I'm over that era of
Yeah,
highlighter,
no.
right? Where it's like, okay, we get it.
Like
You like
it
a shine.
sparkles
No,
on your
it's giving
face.
a little bit, like it makes, because I'll do a full beat, but I'm like, whoa, I'm giving like no dimension. So then, you go back in and it like makes your skin look like skin again.
Is this after powder?
I do it, yes, like almost after
And
everything.
it doesn't like pill up weird?
No, it doesn't pull up weird.
I'm influenced.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
really nice.
influenced
Adds it
as
kinda
well.
back.
They're nice. Yeah, they're nice.
That's
I'm
really
thinking,
nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. I've been
Brooke
using
has
their
like been
sunscreen, too.
crushing the beauty. Like I feel like you've got
Really?
makeup down.
Oh my gosh.
recently.
As my skin, well, when your skin's bad, you're like,
Well,
all
then you
right,
really
I gotta
are.
find all the solutions.
Your skin
Yep.
looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I have a lot of makeup on. I'm going through it, Sophia. It's
Are
bad.
you?
Yeah.
In the skin? I mean, I have
Yeah.
been on spironolactone. Do you know what that
Yeah,
is?
of course. Okay, so I just tried that
Brooke's
for
like, I've
literally
tried it
the
all.
5th
She's
time.
like, girl.
Yeah, well, let me tell you. I just tried that for literally the 5th time. Every time I get so dizzy, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I do have a history of fainting, so I'm like, I don't know if it's for me.
if you take it or if you don't.
If I take it.
Okay.
So
you
I-
get lightheaded.
Yeah.
That happens to me too,
And-
but probably not on your level. But it's
And you don't care, you just keep going.
yes. I just fight through it. But I want to get off of it.
Okay.
And the horror stories and what has even happened after 2 weeks of not taking it. And I
Really?
recently just saw a doctor just for an annual checkup. I don't know why we're talking about that per se.
Yeah, what?
She said, oh, you can just get off of it and we'll give you micro dosing of accutane.
Wait,
This is crazy.
I literally went to the dermatologist today, woke up and I said, it's accutane day. So I literally made a last minute hour before appointment.
An emergency appointment.
I was like, activate the accutane because it takes 30 days to start the process. So I had to take a pregnancy test. It's negative. And then yes, I know. And then I had to fill out this I pledge sheet that says that I pledge that I'll use birth control and a condom because, I have to do that again.
Both?
Yeah, you have to use 2 methods.
It's really serious.
That's what they say. 2 methods.
Okay.
And you have to take a monthly pregnancy test. So I have to take 1 more before they'll even give it to me. It's like, give me a dealer. Honestly, they're making it so hard to get.
That is
Right?
wild. That is wild.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not taking Spirno, you haven't taken the Accutane.
I've never tried Accutane. I was like, look, I want to do the lowest dose. And she was like, hey, it might take you 8 months instead of 6. Or I was like, I don't care. I want the low dose. I'm not going to yeah.
I think that's smart.
So I'll let you know how my wait.
But also microdosing Accutane, I thought that was really just for mushrooms.
No, I know.
Same. I thought it was for drug. Yeah,
or getting off, which I guess I would be getting off spironolactone. Is it spironolactone? Whatever.
I don't know.
But now there's a topical spironolactone. I know that. But it's really fixing your hormones, and I understand that, conceptually.
Of course.
Actually fixing my fucking hormones.
Yeah.
Is another story.
No, I know.
That's a lot of work. Danielle's on that journey.
I just went off birth control to test my hormones. And I'm nervous because I've been on birth control because I went on Accutane. And they wouldn't even let me pledge abstinence. I had to go on birth control. So it worked out. I started birth control. I was 15. You never have to have that awkward conversation.
Right.
I was just on it for my skin. But truly, I stayed on it because they were it makes your skin so much better. So I've been panicking because I'm just waiting for myself to break out. But maybe Accutane really... how I've gotten a couple.
Yeah.
I also, there's this, it's a vitamin that you actually have to be taking for 6 months before it helps. So I'm actually not even going to.
I was going to say, because you think 6 weeks is a long time. This is really
Yeah, how's microdosing going to work for you?
I don't know, Sophia. This
Are you referring
good.
to the earring?
Yeah.
Yes, I did go see a surgeon. For any of your listeners that are listening, I went to see a surgeon for earlobe repair, and I walked out with Botox, and that was very unexpected. It was my first time getting it. However, the second she told me you couldn't wear earrings for 6 weeks, I was like, I'm out of there.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
No, I mean, how are you going to even wait a month to get the
I'm
on that journey right now.
Won't.
Yeah, I was like,
I won't do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to learn some patience.
Well, I'll report back on if it really does anything.
Yeah, so in 30 days from now,
I'll start, I guess, as
That's
long
so
as I'm
exciting.
not pregnant.
I think microdosing is good because it makes you really dry, and I broke out so bad. So I bet with the microdosing you won't. She's saying
she was like, use your topicals to help with the
And are you on retinol? That's always the go-to question. I'm
love to ask.
Yes, I do retinol, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know if the topical stuff is the same.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, the skin stuff's a lot for me. So anyways, it's bad when you wake up that morning and you're like, I need an appointment in 1 hour.
Yes.
That is one thing about Brooke. She is so instant. She decided she wanted to buy a condo. It was happening.
I was like, next month it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I
No, it's
had some stuff that
amazing.
works. Yeah, but I do work pretty quick. I mean, I'm so used to New York pace now.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that about you, though. You'll text me I'm literally going to do this right now. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't realize, though, you woke up this morning and chose Accutane.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use ZocDoc?
I do use ZocDoc, but I have a place that I've been going.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's like a chain, I think, dermatology specialists, not to play, but they have a text chat. I love when I don't have to call someone to talk to them.
You just text them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know where I'm going to see a dermatologist, which I guess now is an annual thing, and you have to see one every year. Is that a new thing, or was I living in La La Land?
Okay, so I went, and they were like, oh, you don't need to come back for a few years. Because I went for a body check.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? They were like, you don't need to come back for a few years.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I think the age is
Maybe it's
technically
because
a
I'm
little
25.
older, but
Yeah.
they also don't teach you that in school. I feel like
They
they say
thought I
get
was
your annual
crazy.
physical, but they don't say get your annual skin check. That's not
Right.
Can we talk about, because I saw you post
Yeah.
about this, dry scalps?
scalp spa that I went.
Well, you
just
said you
scalps.
woke up and you had...
I woke up. It's
Right,
I
you
wake up
had
today.
a dry scalp, and then I was watching your vlog.
Dandruff.
Yes,
Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm having so much trouble with dry scalp, and I thought it was from a sunburn, but like now I'm like, it's
You need to go to one of these places. Have you ever been to a head spa? The things on TikTok
No.
where
I bet
they like
you don't get dandruff. Sophia
No.
brings up every day.
Oh, baby girl, I absolutely do. But I just use a dandruff shampoo like once a week. And then I'm good to go.
They actually say that that's like good for hair growth and stuff too. Random side fact. Yeah.
really?
There's like an ingredient in it that
Oh,
so it's
I'm gonna
good
put it on my eyebrows.
Yeah,
like
on my eyelashes.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I woke up and my scalp was really dry. I don't really know why. And I went to one of those head spas. You've seen them on TikTok where they power wash your hair and they give you a massage. You haven't
seen it, but it's the first thing I'm gonna look up once.
You're gonna love it. Yeah, they're very much so. It's giving like hole in the wall, like spa. You know, like you kind of they have it down to a science. It's like you go into like the little private rooms, but it's not like a full massage, like full body thing. It's like just from the head up. You know, you get like your little towel to cover your top part. And like you don't take off, you leave your clothes on, you kind of just like slide off your top.
Slide off that top,
like,
Brooke.
Yeah. And then they do just a whole process. First, it's a scalp massage, and then they go in with like it feels like they're power washing it. I don't know. With the like the triple shampoo. My scalp has never felt more clear. Like
And then they showed you your scalp, right?
Yeah.
That would give me the heebie-jeebies.
Then they did a rough dry, and she turned on this super close-up camera and was like showing
camera.
Like the follicles.
But what is this? Is this just to get like a really deep clean, or is it actually to like get rid of dandruff forever?
No. It's
I would
just
assume
like,
it helps. No,
forever. I don't
not
know.
forever, but I would
yeah.
assume like for that week.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Yeah, for
Take a
sure.
You just started treating it like a salon.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, I mean, it was like $68 for an hour, like, and it was like a head massage plus wash. So
But
like,
the
it's great.
camera at the end, and like
I think you could opt out of the camera. We were having fun with it. She was like, "Look."
Oh,
I
we
was
were
like,
playing.
"Yeah."
now I want to do
Brooke
that.
slid off her top. And they were having fun
whoa.
with it.
I work in entertainment.
Listen to Sophia's podcast
Yeah,
for that.
no.
I'm never saying those. I'm never saying that again.
No, Brooke, I was really influenced. No, I've just been really the dry scalp.
I think you would really enjoy it. That was another like fixation. Like I saw it on TikTok. I was like, if I don't go tomorrow, I'm gonna explode. Like I don't know why that came over me.
No, well, I always come across these like late night scalp massage TikTok lives. That's how I discovered head spas.
Oh, TikTok. I thought you were saying the scalp like the scalp massage places were like open late night. And I was like,
they
so
have
that's
one
a
that's
happy
24.
ending.
They are
They
because
do
these
have
people.
some
It's
that are
like
listening
11
to your
p.m.
stuff.
Yeah.
and it's live.
Why don't nail salons?
No, I know. Trust
Do you know how many times I've thought about that?
What at like 3 a.m. You're like
Yes.
emergency manicure.
Yes. All the
totally agree.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a scalp massage.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, you
think
definitely should.
We are so excited. This next segment is brought to you by Command Brand. The gals love a command strip, a command hook.
No. Like, I think it formed us growing up.
Truly, I feel like when I would want to like redecorate my room and stuff, my parents were like, you can't drill into the walls right now. You got to do something that's like not so permanent.
Yeah, because I also feel like growing up, your style changes a lot and like what you want, especially like when we went to college, it was the thing. It still is the thing to use your command strips, and it's so fun to like change it up. Maybe like in the winter, you want to add some like holiday things on the wall.
You
Whatever,
can use
maybe.
the ones with the little hook that are made for string lights. I loved my
Yes.
little fairy lights on my bed in college. Yeah.
Wait, I forgot that we did that.
I know. Because you know, you have to do the little hacks to make your
Yeah.
space feel more homey, because it's like you can't change a lot of things, but like that you can.
No,
do.
it's so true. And even my vision board that I made this year, I actually got it like laminated and everything, and I used command strips to put them on my wall in my bathroom actually.
Gorgeous.
And it's
I
just
love that.
like too easy. Like and you like really think like, oh, you can put it on the walls and it does not damage, which I love.
Yeah.
So much. Like I think that's what people get so worried about. Put something. No, these are made for that.
Yeah, I feel like to hang stuff like on the back. I mean, I still have it on the back of my bathroom doors, like to
Yeah.
hang my hooks and to hang my hooks,
Hang my
to hang
robes
my
and
robes,
towels.
Exactly, because it's just like an easy way to stick it up. They also have different like finishes on them, so you can like, get
match it
fancy
to
with
your.
it.
No,
Your
I
setting.
love hanging up hats. I just got a ton that I'm gonna put in my closet, and you can hang up your hats.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, Ryan's been doing that, and it looks really, really nice. There's just so many different options. Or maybe you're someone that wants like your dry erase board up on, you can like write your schedule. Maybe you're an organized girly pop. You can use command strips to do so. And it's just so nice because I feel like, well, Brooke has bought her place now, but I feel like now that you've bought it, you're like, you want to be so careful.
So careful.
So command strips are going to be okay.
100%. And they're so easy to stick on, but they actually will hold up your stuff. Like they have like stay power, but then when you remove it, like you pull that tab and it's like so easy and it's so
satisfying. Yeah. You're like, yeah, I hung that up.
Yep.
I
did that.
No handyman needed. It's really so fine. There's just so many different ways you could use it. Like Brooke said, like string lights, like maybe during the holidays, or if you want to just decorate your dorm or your apartment. It's just such a fun way. And I feel like right now, I just moved into an apartment. I'm like, there's so many blank spaces and like blank walls that I'm like, I need to put some things up. And that's a really nice, easy way. I literally have hung things up, like something framed with command strips.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Well, actually, speaking of which, we asked you guys to send in some of your, like the ways that you guys have used Command brand products. And let me just say, thank you for sharing these beautiful photos with us.
You guys, these photos make you think anything's possible.
Truly. So I guess we're talking first about framed photos. Let me show you. I have the photos on my phone, so I'm going to show you some amazing setups, Danielle. This one,
not okay.
Sydney, talk about framed photos.
Go Sydney.
This is gorgeous. This must be like her living room. I mean, the house is stunning.
No,
but then look at this. You would never know that these were hung up with something that isn't like a nail in the wall.
No, you would have thought she like measured, screwed it all in. No, easy. It's going to be an easy removal when she moves, if she moves.
She could add or subtract frames easily if she changes her style and needs to take it down for any reason. It looks stunning.
I also love how she took that photo. She was like, the gals are going to love this.
Oh my gosh. It's giving clean, like
it's so good.
The blanket perfectly draped.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
Excellent. So I feel like this was probably just using the typical like command strips. If I had to guess, they're sturdy on the wall.
Trust me, they're so sturdy.
Yep.
What do we have now? Oh, this one.
Very unique. Very unique. This is Catherine, and she made a like clock inspired design on the wall with books that each one has to do with like the number that it would normally be like on a clock.
It's seriously the most smart thing ever. Like this is something that you would like buy at a store for hundreds of dollars. I feel like if someone made that, but she literally just got her command strips, which are super affordable, popped them on the wall in
with
an
the
order.
books she had already. So talk about reusing. Yeah. And then we have a few more to keep showing. Talk about hats on the wall. Sarah, these are like cool hats though. What is
those?
Are
fedora? Like, I was gonna say fedora, but I feel like there's a different hat.
It's like not a cowboy.
Like they're like the wide brim hats, maybe. Like they look, and that's like decor on its own. Like just hanging all of your hats in a nice order. That looks so cute.
Stunning. I feel like you could use a hook for that. Like just the command, good old command hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have a few more like pictures. Oh my gosh, you guys killed it. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Seriously, yes. So we have some giveaway winners. You guys will be reached out to by the team to get your prizes. And I'm really excited for you guys. And thank you again for submitting to us. It's just something like command strips are just really cool brand for us to partner with because I feel like we've just always used them. So
yeah, very organic to the gals.
Yeah, we love an organic moment.
Love that. So I feel like you've got your like classic poster strips, which like honestly perfect for college. Honestly, then was using these like until I was like, okay, now we're elevating to a framed photo.
Yeah.
But like I feel like when you just do a poster, like the poster strip is like excellent.
For sure. And then you can get the command strip picture hanging strips.
Perfect when you like got a little more weight to it.
Yeah. They have a little something for everything for everyone. A little something for everyone.
Yeah.
And then you can also go ahead and get the command hooks, like we were talking about, to hang up your hats, to hang up your towels, your robes, your comfies, whatever it may be. And those, I feel like I just put your command strip hook by your door and put your keys on it.
Brilliant.
Boom, done. Phone, keys, wallet.
Yeah. So I feel like it's always like when you're going to leave. Where's my keys? Yeah, the panic.
Yeah, the panic.
You could put your purse on it then. Like
cute. No, seriously, it just elevates your life. Like actually, I've seen people put command strip stuff like in their laundry room door, like to put stuff in, or like in your kitchen cabinets to like.
Oh, your dish towel.
On the
inside of the cabinet.
This makes me want to go organize my life right now.
I know, seriously.
So if you guys want to go organize your life, create your own happy space with Command brand, you can go to command.com to purchase all of these things that we talked about. And we're really grateful to Command brand for sponsoring this video. And
thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks so much for getting on the podcast.
All right, back to the pod. Okay, so we keep like joking around like, you know, that you're living your best life, like, but actually you are. One thing about Danielle and I is that we're in relationships now, like very happy, whatever. But we've never been those girls that like get approached. Like we have a joke. Never been approached at a gym.
Like at
never
a gym,
been
like
approached.
those classic spots.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in my life I can count on like
We've been approached
yeah.
places, but I've never been approached at a gym or like some of those places. Like never have had like
No, I've
crazy
never
benefits because of a guy.
No, I've never had a guy be like, "Hey,
okay,
you girls are so beautiful."
I don't believe you guys.
Oh my God.
It's true.
I've never had a like, "You girls are so beautiful. I just want to pay for your dinner." Like,
Or pay for your surf lunch table for your birthday. Never had that.
No.
I don't believe you guys, but yes,
No.
continue.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just asking how.
So I guess we're just saying, how do you
I
get
guess
guys
we're
to
just,
like fly you places to buy your
yeah.
surf lunch table for your birthday?
So that's a really great question. I sound like an escort. You're like, and guys fly.
Yeah. You're like, well, you got to raise your rates.
I'm like,
girls.
it's your rate. It's your rates. It's like it's a whole fucking community. Blah blah blah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of it is just your personality and like how outgoing you are. But like, do you have some like detailed tips and tricks for the girlies out there that
That's a really good question. I have been approached at the gym maybe once. I make it very fucking clear when I'm at the gym, do not talk to me.
you couldn't make it more obvious?
I've got the
Big-ass
Max,
headphones.
AirPod Maxes on, you know. Also, I work out with my laptop open, virtual personal training with my trainer.
So
it's
you're
very
like
much-
engaged with someone.
yes. But how do I get guys to buy me things? A lot of them have been
Please.
my boyfriends.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're just dating rich guys?
No,
Not exclusively, but
no, but that's fine.
yeah.
I've dated a few successful guys. Yeah, the majority have been somewhat successful.
Yes.
How do I get? Okay, I'm trying to think. Like my birthday recently.
Yes.
Like
You
how
went,
did
you
this-
showed up.
Can you share it or like?
Yeah,
Some vibes?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I went to the Hamptons and this guy did come up to me and asked for my number.
Okay.
I was not interested. And let me tell you why he asked for my number. Because he saw that I was let in to Catchy Beach, which for those of you who don't know is like a club in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
I got let in wearing workout clothes and Asics sneakers.
Wow.
And my hair like this and looking like actual, like I know girls are always like, I look like I really looked to the point that he even said something, you know, later.
How'd you get in looking like that?
Yeah. And so,
But he still asked for your number though.
Yeah.
yeah.
There is that.
So
But I think no,
What
but
did
I
he lead
think
in
he thought because I got let in looking like
Yeah.
that, like, oh, what is this girl about type
Yeah,
of thing.
fair.
Which I got let in because my friend had a fucking table there. Like it wasn't cool. How did I get him to kind of just pay for my birthday extravaganza?
yeah.
I think like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be totally brutally honest.
I love it.
I unintentionally fuck with guys' heads. And I'm realizing that I do it more and more and more. And it's not because I know I'm doing it.
Is that your
I'm
flirting
very
style? Like,
it's my
like-
flirting style, but I am also very confused about what I want in a guy,
Yeah.
how I feel about a guy, especially now that I'm like fresh off a breakup. And so I'll act very wishy-washy, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll act like
Mystery girl.
yeah, I think a little bit of that. And when I'm on the date, I will pull some shit like, oh my God, like I'm having the best time and like you're hot and
Yeah.
whatever. And then I'll kind of pull back and maybe not be giving that same energy.
In person or like when you text them later?
When I text
Yeah.
them later,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also
Confusing.
generally don't give a fuck and I will say really crazy things because it's my humor. And that's probably a turn off for some guys. I think for a lot of guys, they're just like,
I need to know more.
like what? Like, and maybe they find it entertaining. I don't know.
No, I appreciate the insight.
For
Doesn't feel
example,
mysterious.
I feel like it's kind of like the freaking theory. I think it's called like the box theory. It's like if the guy likes you enough, he'll do whatever. Like it doesn't matter. Like you can say like, oh, I don't know, like other guys or whatever. And it's like if this guy likes you enough, he's going to still try to pursue you, even though you're talking about other guys or being
Yeah.
annoying or
Right.
being whatever.
Which I do. Like, I straight up will just talk about whatever the fuck I want, but also I do think it's an energy, and I really go into dates as if they are the hangouts with a random stranger, and this could end up being a friend thing. If it's not, maybe they're like a little bit successful and it could be like a work thing. Like, that's really how
I like that. So nothing to lose either way. You go in like, let me just be myself 100%.
Yeah.
And see. Wait, I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah, that is.
I'm
you
also
have to
taking a few shots before I go on the date.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
pretty
of
standard
course, of
amongst
course.
many people. But
Of course. So
I
if you just be
will-
yourself, then they'll buy you a table. I've been being myself for 27 fucking years, Sophia. I don't believe it. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god!
I don't believe that. How did you guys meet your boyfriends?
On
Well,
a-
I
on
mean,
a
you probably
dating
talked
app.
about it.
On
We're
a
gonna have to like
dating-
do
no,
this
no, no.
again. You're gonna come on my podcast
Well, we have
and teach me.
We have like basic stories, like at a bar, on a
So they
dating app.
approached you.
Well, Danielle got approached.
I did get approached.
There it is.
I got approached at a bar.
There it is.
Fucking go.
Yeah.
Wait, crazy.
Yeah.
I think you guys have just been in
Ugh.
relationships for maybe too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you don't
Oh, for
remember.
sure. I give the coldest energy to men now. Like,
Oh my
it's
God.
toxic. I'm like,
I feel bad for my friends. In
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
yeah.
That's
I'm
another
so-
thing.
No, literally, like, I'm like, oh, like, look the other way. Yeah. Like,
No, I know.
disgusting.
Sometimes it's like almost like you feel like you have to give up, like even more of a worse vibe. You're like, wait, I am literally in a relationship. Like you almost feel like I don't know.
Like you're telling the guy at the bodega, like, sir,
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend waiting for
know.
me.
By the way,
back there. By the way, and
Yeah.
Brooke and Ben met on
on a dating app, Locks Club.
Locks Club.
Yeah. I know.
Did
Yes,
you
I
reach
did.
out to him first?
I did. Yeah,
Wait, I thought it was like
No, I did, but then he replied, but then I didn't answer for a few weeks.
Okay.
And then,
So you were playing the game, so that made him
Yeah.
like you. So there you go.
oh, okay,
Yep.
Sophia. Wait.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
this is valid.
I'm here for
Yeah.
a game.
For what?
A game.
For a game.
Yeah.
Like I think on the girls' side, guys can't play games, not allowed. But
Absolutely
girls,
fucking not.
we're allowed to play a little game.
Absolutely.
Protect ourselves.
Respectfully, I feel like guys aren't smart enough to play it. Like we can think through it and
Yeah.
think next steps.
Yeah.
Guys are
Like so back to the surf lodging.
Yeah.
So do you think maybe you were like, oh, I really want to do surf lodge for my birthday, but like it's so expensive, like that vibe, or no? It just came about.
Ooh, I definitely like would have hinted. Should I pull up the text? Well, I actually don't have my phone. I didn't say surf lodge in the text, but I do remember saying he said come back to the Hamptons because we had spent like a day at his house.
Okay.
After you met, you just
After we had met.
stayed.
Well, after we met, he told me that he was going to set me up with one of his friends.
Oh.
So I friend zoned him.
Okay.
Then he invited me over to like his super nice spot.
Sick.
I'm asking him about his friend,
Uh-huh.
whatever. Turns out he just used that as a decoy
Mm.
to friend zone himself so that my guard would be down and then he could get to know me better and get me to go to his house and get me to spend time with him.
Okay, maybe they aren't so dumb after
So,
all.
so maybe they're a little bit
Maybe,
smart.
yeah.
I knew what he was doing.
Yeah. And which a lot of people are like, you should be pissed at that. I was like, it's kind of genius. Like, I have to respect that. We spent the day together at the pool. Then I went back to the city. Then he texted and he said, what are you doing for your birthday? Like, we should do something. It was also a
Mhm.
group of dudes, and I'm with my, really fun friend, Allie.
Oh, fun.
So I just think that would be fun, right?
Yeah, of
His
course.
guy
I
friends,
think
my
that would
friend.
be fun.
But I did say, he said, come spend your birthday here. And I said, okay, but I just don't know if I really trust you.
Oh,
and
I'm
I said, what do you want out of the situation? What's expected of me?
yeah.
Because
Because you're an escort.
I'm kidding. Well, I wouldn't say what's expected of me. I would have said my rates are, and just gone boom, boom, boom,
Chanel
boom,
bag and surf lodge table.
boom. Which also, now that I'm
Oh.
thinking about it, I kind of did.
No,
Like I
but
kind of did.
No,
in
you
a
meant
way.
like are you wanting me to hook up with you? Because like that.
Well,
You just wanted
yes.
to have no pressure.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, that's fair.
But then the follow up was, okay, but I just really want my birthday to be amazing. Which maybe was like insinuating, like, you better take me to the club. But I
Yeah.
think I did play the game a little bit. I said balloons and cake and like maybe the club.
Yeah.
You throw,
Throw
in
it in there.
some,
I don't hate
Okay,
this. I like
you
okay.
know, you throw in some like, oh, really cute, cheap discreet stuff, and then you throw in
Yeah, you're like,
or a club.
I love that.
You know?
Like a cookie cake.
Or like Europe.
Even
We
like
could leave the Hamptons.
Yeah, yeah, like private jet. I mean, backyard pool party.
No, I love it. Basically what I'm getting from this is that you're unapologetically yourself, but also you protect yourself in a way where you're kind of like, all right, what's going on here? And then they're like, wait, well, what can I give to you? You know, like they kind of want to prove themselves to you a little bit. And you just have to feel like really, because you didn't have to go to the Hamptons for your birthday. You could have stayed in the city and hung out with the other friends. And he was like, no, I want you to come, so I'll get you a table.
Did he know who you were?
I'm getting the
before?
vibes.
This is the craziest thing is he didn't.
I love that.
I think he knew and he knew something was up,
I'm sure.
but he's Jewish and he grew up very, very conservative, religious. And so he like doesn't really watch TV. He's not really on socials, He's not as conservative anymore, but that like carried on to how he is now. But then he said like after that weekend, he Googled who I was.
Sure he would, because I'm sure people maybe came up
Well,
to
it
you
was
and he was like, all right.
It was hilarious because they were all very Jewish and grew up like very conservatively, right? And also, he probably loved the fact that I pulled up my 23andMe when I was at Catchy Beach, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm 30% Ashkenazi Jewish. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hi. That was probably a big
like, marry
fucking
me,
thing.
please.
So, so none of his friends knew who the fuck I was, and then we went to dinner, and then like a couple people came up, and I remember they were like so confused, and it was kind of funny.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm obsessed. We've just been dying to like. It's just been this little.
Yeah, no, I know. Whenever people get like flown out, I'm like, what are the logistics of this? Like, are you sending them the flight you want to go on?
Yeah,
Do they pay
is it like a brand deal or it's like the flights?
This is the times I'm thinking. I only fly Delta, by the way. My number is.
I like window seats. Like
your like rewards number, whatever. The Lord.
Yeah, there's my known traveler number. Pre-check if you don't mind.
That's what I should start doing.
Yeah.
But I think I make it very clear. You want to hang out with me, then you will make it happen.
I'm obsessed.
You know?
Wait, that's great. I feel like that's on like knowing your worth though, and like yeah.
Also, just having issues with men either way, and probably looking at them like they're just playthings and whatever. Which I am working on hardcore though now. Now I don't do that as much.
I mean, that's
Are
on
you,
growth.
Like, on the prowl dating right now, or are you just living life right now?
I'm just living life, but I'm not going to pass up on a date.
I think that's great.
You
But
know?
you're not like on the apps right now.
Have you ever been on the apps?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. I dated a guy for 4 years who I met on a dating app.
Wow.
But I don't.
Yeah.
No, that's like actively trying to date.
Yeah,
so
that's
definitely
for
not.
sure.
I feel like you wouldn't be right now. That's
Yeah, no.
fine.
When I was on the apps, I was like 2 dates per week on the apps. Like it was a
Brooke
job.
was-
It was a second job.
It was my entertainment. Like I loved it.
But also, how mentally exhausting was that?
Oh, and you'd forget who you told stories to. You'd be like, I think I told you this story already because you're talking
Right.
about like your
That's
family for the
tough.
85th time.
Right,
You know?
right.
Mm-hmm. But that's why when they would stand out, you would know, like, oh, that was a good date. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just,
you know.
yeah, I think
No.
it's too fresh to be like actively dating because then
Yeah.
you're like, ooh, I had a string of bad dates and I want to call my
Mhm.
ex, you know?
Oh, of course.
So.
Everyone. Okay, Sophia. So like we asked our followers, questions that they had, like advice questions, like things that are going on in their life, stuff like that they want your advice on. So this one I thought was so interesting, and I'm kind of like, we have to figure out what she means by this. She said, how to respond to a guy saying you're so hot while hooking up. Like, does that mean it's bad?
No, I feel like I know what she's saying. It's just kind of awkward. Like, it's not awkward.
Oh,
but,
like what do you say
you're-
back?
You say,
Oh,
I-
I think, what do you say back?
yes.
Yeah.
It has to be.
That's probably
Yeah, like
Because
you say the
that's
same-
not awkward if
Yeah,
a guy
no.
says that. In
No,
fact,
I'm
if
like,
he
thank
doesn't
you.
say that, then I'm
No,
kind of like,
not awkward.
fact-
But like, maybe you're in the middle of it and you're like, ah.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want?
you
I'm like,
too,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
right.
yeah, I know. That's actually what would Sophia Franklin say?
Oh.
I think
We're in the bedroom right now.
I think it's okay to not respond to everything when it comes to dirty talk. People feel so much pressure. Oh, now I have to say something back.
Mhm.
You could just grab his like neck and kiss him. That sounded crazy. That sounded wild.
And choking.
Yeah. You could just like make a moaning sound. You don't need to respond to exactly what they're saying. You could just say like, I'm wet. You know? Like you
Yeah,
don't
I know
need
what
to
you mean.
you don't have to say you are also hot. Can you imagine?
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
You too. No,
Ditto.
no, like you're so hot. Like what the
Yeah, no, you're so hot. No, you're so hot.
that would be crazy.
That would be so crazy.
It's okay to just like moan or say this feels
Like, give
so
him
good
a
or
face or
something
something.
irrelevant.
Ugh.
Give him a face.
like demure. I'm so demure.
Give him the peace sign. Ugh.
like seriously.
Like it's like a fate, like a smile. I don't know. I'm so
No.
I know what you mean.
What
Yeah.
you're saying is 100% correct.
Or like
you
yeah,
look
I
at
know.
no, but you look at them and you make a face.
Yeah, like I'm
This
not
feel-
going
it's
to do
a
a face
this
on.
feels
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
face.
Yeah, like
No, you don't have to do it. It's really fun.
no, I don't know what the face would be, but it would just be like acknowledging what they say,
I would look down at like their penis probably.
and then
And maybe that would be the face.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, this is so good. Like, I have to look at your penis. You know what? When you're in the moment,
I
you'll
know.
figure
I
it
know.
out.
Yeah,
but I
feel like you
kind of
just-
know what she means. So yeah, once I read it out loud and you guys kind of clarified.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
All right, people want to know about setting. Well, we were just talking about this with your mom. Setting boundaries with your parent as an adult.
oh my god.
Well, you said you're really open with your family, like sexually and stuff. I feel like I've had. So no,
I've
no,
definitely been like, let's just
not
not.
like that. Like,
No, I know.
no.
Oh,
The escort that you
Oh my
really-
god, I'm accusing you. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's hilarious.
It's a bit now.
Are you
Yeah, running
kidding?
bit.
I am probably the wrong person to ask when it comes to setting boundaries. My mom and I are like this, but I have come to a point where I realized I cannot be the best version of myself if I am not like setting down boundaries and
Yeah.
sticking to them. Then I end up being like a raging lunatic bitch to my mom.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But what was the question? Oh,
How to set boundaries with your parents
Yeah.
as an adult. Like, it doesn't even need to be necessarily sexual. Like, I'm not telling you about the sex I had last night. It could be like, hey, maybe you can't stay in my apartment
Yes,
tonight.
yes,
or like,
yeah.
you can't you take this item of mine. Like,
Right.
whatever it may be. A physical boundary.
Can't
I
be
don't
telling
know.
family
Yeah.
friends about this in my
Yeah,
life.
Totally.
Stuff like that.
valid.
Yeah.
I think that we are scared to worry our parents or hurt their feelings, right? And I also think that then that breeds this weird thing where like maybe they're not telling you stuff because they don't want to worry you. And I just think
Mm.
honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
If you explain to your parents, I love you so, so much. This is what happens when you stay with me for this long.
Yeah.
I mean, and if your parents are going to have an issue with that,
That's
then
another
then
combo.
you can deal with that later.
Mhm.
But I think
Yeah.
speaking from the heart and, you know,
No, yeah, I definitely have gotten better at that with my parents. Like I act like, you know, sometimes when you're someone in your family or maybe it's mom, whatever it is, calls you and like they want to like rant or they want to talk about something. And there have been times my mom's really good about this. So I'm like, I don't have the capacity right now. Like I'll literally be like, my social battery is low,
yeah,
stuff like that. And like you feel like a bitch, but it's an amazing thing that especially our family, you really can say anything to them and you have to kind of lean into that. Cause like sometimes with friends, you're like, all right, let me listen out. But with your family, like they literally have to love you. Like you're their blood. Like
That's a great point. What are they going to
Yeah.
do?
your mom's like
No, they're-
gonna always be there.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need like a beat.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
like the explaining from the heart, like saying your feelings about it. Like, you know, it makes me very stressed when you do this, or
Yeah.
it creates a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
They
They
valid.
don't want you to be stressed.
No, exactly.
No.
Or they don't want you to
Literally
be
came out of
upset
them.
or stressed or feel anxious. So, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I also think, again, if you don't do that, you end up blowing up at them and acting in a way that is not good for either of you guys.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe that's just a mean thing, but like,
No, yeah. It
So-
definitely it like starts getting pent up rather than like just nipping it in the bud.
yeah.
Just noticing. I like how you said like noticing patterns too. Like this is what happens when we are together too long, or like maybe we need more space when we're together. Stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, my mom will stay in my bed. Like we share a bed when she
Really?
comes to visit
Oh,
me.
me too.
But like after like 3-4 weeks, I'm like,
Weeks?
bye.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
that's crazy.
weeks.
She also was like working out here and she like didn't want to get a hotel. and
like I
da-da-da.
understand.
Hard to
though.
make,
That's
like-
like circumstances though. I
Yeah.
get that.
No, that's really
Yeah, but it's not happening again. Here's my boundary. Not again.
yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Boundary.
I love you, but
Yeah.
No, I feel that. Oh, that's really funny. Well, this was a fabulous episode.
Oh my gosh,
Sophia,
so
I laughed so
random.
hard.
I
Yeah.
hope because I feel like it went from I'm like, what?
Oh
wait,
no,
I'm
but that's
obsessed with
you know
that.
those memes like my conversations with my best friends, and it's like the merging objects.
I've
Yes.
seen the
Absolutely
ADHD
us.
one.
Yeah,
the same
of
thing.
course.
No, that's honestly Gals in the Go podcast.
I
and-
love that. I feel so comfortable with you guys that
Oh,
I'm just
same.
like shooting the shit. And thank you so much for having me on.
Are you kidding? And if you guys don't listen to Sophia's podcast, you are truly, truly missing out.
Okay, the amount of
So-
compliments. I can't.
We love
No,
you.
but seriously, it's such a great time. So many of my friends from college are like deeply obsessed.
Oh,
Like, I
literally
do need
same.
to
I
say that.
Snapchatted them.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah,
going
yeah.
to Sophia.
I need to say
Shut
that. Yes, like
up.
my best
yes.
friends. Yeah.
You're very popular.
Wow. Okay, my ego just went through the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
as it should. As
And
it should.
I
Lots
mean,
of fans.
Oh my! Now I'm gonna like destroy every single guy. They're gonna be buying me what?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna
after
be getting
this
flights to-
combo. Thank you
Private
guys
jet,
so
of
so
course.
much.
So go.
Love
Where
you.
can they find you if they don't?
Oh yeah, I should plug myself.
Yeah.
Podcast Sophia with an F, and then on all social media platforms, including YouTube, Sophia spelled with an F, Franklin with a Y.
Amazing.
That makes
So
sense.
much Sophia.
At Sophia Franklin. My
Yeah, of
parents
course.
completely screwed me when they spelled my name, both first and last.
Oh, really? I have a friend Sophia spelled the same name.
But Franklin with a Y.
No, but
Can you?
I mean,
like,
I don't
they
have
didn't
another
make
Sophia
their
Franklin
last name,
friend.
right? Like
That's true,
you
but like
know?
I still blame them, you know?
fair.
Yeah.
You blame like whoever. It's kind of crazy that one day someone like created our last name.
It
Like,
is.
This is my last name.
It
and then
is.
our families followed
Yeah, we
suit.
just have it.
That's a whole other
Forever.
combo. We love you guys so much. Thanks so much for listening or watching on YouTube. Give us a rate, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all the things, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.